Hey guys, today on Friday 5 and 5, I'm sharing 5 ways to be a great praise singer. Hopefully you want to offer your best as part of your church's music ministry, and there are some easy ways to be great. Number 1, be available. God is always looking for people who are willing to be available. They're giving of their time, their effort, they're willing to do whatever needs to be done. Your leaders are looking for these same qualities too. Make yourself available for practices, rehearsals, special services if you need to show up early. If your worship leader needs help arranging or organizing music, just be available. Give your time, your effort, whatever it takes to be the best you can be individually and as a team member. The second way to be a great praise singer is to be on time. I don't know why, but timeliness always seems to be an issue, and I have to admit I even struggle with it too. I hate being late, but that hasn't stopped me. You've probably heard the saying, if you're on time, you're late. Well, that does really apply to practices and rehearsals and even services or events. If practice starts at 6 p.m., that means everyone should be in their seats and ready to begin at 6 p.m. It does not mean pulling into your parking spot at 6. Try to arrive like 10 minutes before the start time. That gives you time to park, get inside, get a drink, maybe say hi, whatever happens before practice usually starts. You'll have about 10 minutes and then you can start on time. Being on time honors the time of those who are on your team. It allows you to accomplish the goal of whatever practice or event that you're at in the time allowed so that everyone can get back to their families and all the other activities that come along with this life. Number 3 is be teachable. No matter how accomplished we are or we think we are, we should always have a teachable spirit and be willing to listen and learn. As much as we'd like to believe it, we're not always right. And sometimes it's more important to be submitted than to be right. As a praise singer, you can be a great asset to your church's ministry by being teachable. Listen to instruction, apply what you've learned, and be willing to make changes if needed, all while keeping a good attitude, of course. Those who are teachable will always be growing and developing the gifts and talents that God has given them. The 4th way to be a great praise singer is to be prepared. Hopefully, your worship leader or your music director is getting you new music and worship sets in advance so that you can practice on your own time. Rehearsals are not the place to start learning your lyrics or your vocal part. All of us can find time to listen to new music and be playing those songs throughout the week. Some of us spend a lot of time in the car, which is a great place to listen and practice. You can find time at the gym while you're doing housework, maybe on a lunch break, or you can schedule in about 15 minutes or so a day, or maybe even 30 minutes to an hour a week where you just specifically spend time practicing. However you do it, just make sure you know the lyrics and your part when you get to practice. And this goes back to honoring the time of those who are on your team. You can get in and out of practices and rehearsals so much quicker when you show up prepared. Number 5 is one of the most important ways to be a great praise singer, and that is simply be a worshiper. Don't show up just to sing or be a part of the platform ministry, but remember why you're there. All of us are a part of our church's music ministry to give God the glory He deserves and lead the congregation into worship with us. Worship truly is a lifestyle, and it should be seen in your life and it should be in your heart before you ever step foot on a platform. While you're on the platform, think about the words that you're singing and give God your best praise. And please, please don't just stand there and hold a microphone. Engage the congregation and encourage them to worship with you. You may not have the title of worship leader and you may not be the one in front leading the team, but you still are a worship leader. And that means you must be a worshiper. These are 5 easy ways that you can be a great praise singer. Be available, be on time, be teachable, be prepared, and be a worshiper. You'll notice that none of these involve talent. Talent is always great, and God does give different people different gifts and talents that should be used for His kingdom. But if the most talented people don't do the 5 things that I covered, it's more likely that they'll be looked over for someone who will. You can always train someone with less talent doing whatever it takes to be a great praise singer. What are some of the things that you think makes a praise singer great? I'd love to hear in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.